Meet the Adams. Donna and Craig have been married for 16 years and live with their sons, Lewis and Corey, in a leafy suburb outside Wakefield. Meet the Marshes. Kelly and Lee have been together for 7 years with their 7 kids. Connor, Auburn, Callum, Riley, twins Keegan and Hope and baby Shay on an estate in South London. The 2 women have agreed to swap homes, husbands and children for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about themselves and each other. What happens when your new husband insists on being in charge?
I think he's just fucking rude. Hitler.
I'll kill you!
How can a school teacher transform a failing father into a star dad?
Got that for drawing with the kids.
And what happens when all communication breaks down?
Exactly, so I'm going to come knock on the door and say it's time to get up.
You talk shit, can't
You want to get yourself a life and get organised.
Donna Adams lives in Wakefield with her husband Craig and their 2 sons.
2, 4, 6.
Donna teaches at a local church school.
Being a teacher helps with your own children at home because you know what to expect and how to nurture them so that they feel they're achieving as well as you. Good girl.
But for Donna, lessons don't stop when she's at home.
Craig often says I run this house like I run my classroom at school.
She does speak to me as though I'm a 5-year-old child, and she will do with the boys as well.
Oh, right. Oh, well, you've done plenty, but you've got today's to do.
Evenings run to a strict timetable, and Donna makes sure that homework is first on the agenda.
What are you doing? When they've done the homework, they have to come and show me what they've done so I can see if it's good enough or not. Not bad.
Whilst Donna goes out to work, husband Craig stays at home. He was a printing engineer for 22 years, but recently he decided to become a full-time house husband, and his schedule runs like clockwork.
My weekly routine starts on a Monday with the cleaning, washing on a Tuesday, ironing I try to get done on a Wednesday. During the week at tea time I will do the evening meal for all the family.
Donna knows exactly what a successful family needs.
Routine is very important in this house. It runs like a military ship. Everybody has their part to play. If you haven't got that and you haven't got routine, everything falls apart. That's what we believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you wind him up so much.
But not everyone thinks rules are so important. Stay-at-home mum Kelly lives with her husband Lee and their 7 young kids.
I don't like to put too many rules on the kids because I think that a lot of kids that have got rules, they go out and they rebel.
In Kelly's home, everybody's free to do exactly as they please.
I love my life how it is. It's noisy, it's chaotic, it's hectic, it's unorganised. But I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want it any other way at all.
Kelly does everything around the house because husband Lee won't help. Even though he's often unemployed, he likes to think of himself as a worker.
I'm a hard grafter. I always work for a living and earn the money, and that's it. I don't see why I should do anything else. That's for the wife.
It's like being a single mum living in this house. I do the washing, the cooking, the cleaning. Lee don't do shit around the house at all. I do moan at Lee because he can be an arsehole sometimes. Can you just go and have a look?
I didn't get out of bed till 2:30 this morning.
I say he's a lazy bastard and all that, and he is, he can be. But he ain't no pussy. He is a proper man, and that's what I like about him. Ow! You dickhead!
It's the day of the swap and both wives are preparing to leave home.
Oh. I'd find it hard if someone thought they could lay down the law to me. Obviously, it's their house, but within reason, I don't like doing as I'm told, basically, so I'm not gonna.
I've got to take my Febreze and my rubber gloves because you never know where you're going and it has to be clean and it all likes to smell nice.
The wives have agreed not to have any contact with their families for the next 2 weeks.
I don't know where I'm going and I've never been further south than Birmingham before.
The only time I've been away from home is when I've gone into hospital to have another baby.
Is this it? goodness. What have I let myself in for?
Before they meet their new husbands, the wives have a chance to look around their new homes.
That poor woman's gonna have such a shock in my dingy little place, isn't she?
That's the bathroom. Oh, take a deep breath. Oh, they've pulled the wallpaper off. Well, she's going to think she's on holiday at my house.
No, it's nice, very tidy. I don't think I could live like it all the time, no, but then my life's too busy.
Oh, there's a dog. It's on the settee. That dog will have to come off that settee.
Quite healthy, isn't they, really? Nothing like my house.
Chocolate, pies. Ugh. Oh. Oh, nothing. 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 Oh, nothing. What do they eat?
I just probably took one look and thought, fuck hell, what have I let myself in for?
Oh, now you're telling me this is not one each. You are joking. 7 children.
Each wife has left a manual as a guide to the running of their home.
I want my kids to be free. It's their house and I want them to have fun. They do backchat me, but what child doesn't do that? Mine.
I'm a primary school teacher, so I have strong views about the way in which children are brought up. Well, I have strong views how children are brought up, and I'm not a teacher.
What are your top 3 dinners? Oh, here we go. Sausage or chicken nuggets and chips? I knew chicken nuggets was in there.
As a teacher, I know how much children need routine and consistency. Well, she's bringing too much of her job at home, I think.
I'm not into keeping things immaculate. I spend enough time trying to keep it clean.
There are many things that annoy Craig, but he doesn't like people who swear a lot. Fucking hell.
Good luck. Living with Lee is sometimes like banging your head against a brick wall.
It's finally time for Donna and Kelly to meet their new families.
Hi. Hello. Are you Lee? Yeah. Hiya. I'm Donna, and your mum's gone to my house, and I've come to your house.
Hello, you're Corey? Yeah. You're a bit taller than me, nearly. Hello, babe. And you're? Lewis. Lewis, that's it.
And I'm Craig.
Hello, Craig.
Yeah,
nice to meet you. A nice place, really nice, isn't it? Lucky
like
to have,
Nice and quiet. Just sing this up.
My house is never quiet.
Don't sit on there if your mum doesn't let you.
Donna goes straight into her new routine, whilst Lee carries on with his.
We possibly can.
That seems all right. It's very good with the kids. I mean, I'm listening. I ain't just sitting about. Well, I am sitting about, but I'm listening to what's going on.
Oh, no. Right, everybody back. Oh.
In Wakefield, everything's been taken care of by proud house husband Craig.
I'm really quite pleased with the lady I've got, Kelly. She seems a very nice lady, a Cockney. Cockneys can be quite loud-mouthed, they can be very foul-mouthed too. My only concern with her is really that she seems to have a very hectic life. She's got 7 children on the go all the time, and I just hope that she doesn't get bored.
Boring. I've only been here a couple of hours and I think it's boring. And that's not me being nasty. It's just I'm not used to this quietness.
That one. So.
In the middle of complete chaos, Donna has scraped together a meal for 9. But with an empty freezer, it's been no easy task. And there's no table to eat at either.
You don't want sweet corn? Let me get you. Oops. Watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's just the little one who I haven't fed. I can't believe the kids eat off the floor. There's no table. There's nothing. There's no food in to give them. Aren't you all good? Just sat there eating your dinner.
Dinner gives Craig an opportunity to talk about his favourite subject, the boys' schoolwork.
Corey gets his spellings on a Tuesday, and then the following Tuesday he gets a test. And every week he gets 16 out of 16, nearly every week.
Well done.
Whereas Lewis will work very hard, but I don't think he's any further behind because he's more natural. You know, he's the one that probably will get the better marks.
Is the dog allowed on the bed?
In South London, homework's the last thing on anyone's
And
mind.
where do you sleep?
There's no set bedtimes and the kids go to sleep whenever they want. But Donna can't stop herself from trying to get them to bed.
Sleep upstairs.
Trying to get them to sleep ain't gonna work.
Right.
They go to their bedrooms, like the others are, but they'll be awake watching TV. But they go to bed when they want.
It's just madness. Who needs to brush their teeth? I don't know if I can do it.
In Wakefield, Craig's anxious to inform Kelly of the fine detail of their routine.
It isn't that we've got a set way of doing things and that is the only way. We're very flexible in what we do.
Right, OK.
I mean, we've got kind of rules that we have for the boys and we've structure there for the boys, which probably is different to what you're used to. But it's all very flexible.
Right, thank you.
It's a happy house.
That's nice.
You know, everybody will laugh and we'll joke and whatever. So if there's anything you want to do or whatever, we can do that as well because it's not that we're rigid within the structure.
Good luck to them if that's what they want, but this would drive me insane.
I'll be about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah?
It's 10:30 and as usual, Lee's going out, leaving Donna to look after 7 kids on her own.
Oh, he's just gone out the window.
Lee's barely out of sight and things are about to get a lot worse for Donna.
He got my head and I didn't stop him, I did.
I can't believe people live like this.
It's day 2 of the swap, and in Kelly's new home, Craig's routine means that everything runs efficiently and silently.
It's quiet in here in the mornings.
No. You're warming your hands.
In South London, Donna's been up for 3 hours getting the kids ready, and now she's got just 6 slices of bread to feed 7 kids.
This is all there is left in the house. Look, this one's yours. That's because we haven't got enough bread for everybody. Come on. We'll go get something ourselves, shall we? Just for you. That's a good, but don't take his breakfast. There's all bins going on.
Lee's going to stick to his normal routine, so he'll relax at home while Donna gets all the kids to school.
And where's the pushchair? It's not.
It's at the back, mate, honestly.
Right, cheers. I don't really know what Lee does bring to the house. I'm struggling to find anything. I don't really know. I can't think of anything.
Mummy.
Get your coat on. Which is yours, love?
That one.
Right, come
It's
on.
7:30. While Lee sleeps, house husband and human dynamo Craig is halfway through his morning routine. His range of services come as a bit of a shock to Kelly.
I don't kind of want to intrude in your bedroom, but I do fold Donna's nightie up and just put it on a pillow for her. It's only a small thing, but when she comes home from work and she sees that I've just paid her a bit of attention and sorted the nightie out, it kind of just puts a little smile on her face. So if you want me to do that for you, I can.
That's all right, that's all right, cheers.
Time's ticking on and Craig's getting anxious that Kelly will be late for work.
Kelly's a little bit slow. Donna normally in the morning is 90 miles an hour. Doing a responsible job and having to go into school, she does need to be on time. Kelly?
Yeah?
It's nearly 20 to 8, so you need to be ready in about 5 minutes if you can. Okay.
Donna's also run out of time. She's got 7 kids and 10 minutes to get to school.
Oh, don't go near the road. Don't go too far ahead, please. Callum, don't go too far. Keegan, come on up here, because we're nearly there. Boys, come on. What have you found? Don't throw them. You might hit someone. Come on. We need to get a move on. So you'll say to your teachers that you're sorry that you're late, but it's my fault, isn't it? I'm sure they'll understand.
It's not unusual for the kids to be late, but for Donna it's unheard of.
I can see how Kelly thinks that she's a single parent. I think it's very hard work for her, and I think she probably could do with a bit more support.
For the first time in years, Kelly's got a job. She's a teaching assistant in Donna's class, and for once, she's seeing school from a teacher's point of view.
How much is that one?
Kelly's been asked to give a prize to the best behaved children.
I've got to choose the best table to hand these letters out. I feel really bad doing that.
And in her new role, she has to reward the kids who've obeyed the rules.
I think the best ones are quietest, but that's not how I deal with it. But I've got to be a teacher for today. So, and that's how it works in here.
Riley, get down.
In South London, school's over. Donna's rushed off her feet, but Leah's gone out to play.
It's a bad time to go out when I'm trying to cook the tea, and I can't have them really in the kitchen because it's not safe. I think she must be used to doing things on her own, but I don't know how she gets it all done because it's just chaos. Hey, come on.
Kelly comes back to a fully prepared dinner and a lecture on nutrition.
Because we do try to give the boys, as Donna said, 5 pieces of fruit or veg a day.
Do you enjoy fruit, Dan?
Not as much as chocolate and stuff.
No.
Like in moderation.
No, mine, I've got to admit, mine live on junk. I love it, but...
We found that they're very rarely poorly. Now, whether that's coincidence or not, I don't know.
No, I don't think... I'm not being funny, because I'm hardly ever ill, and I don't normally eat this well. I eat junk.
Yeah.
And it's all starting to stick in Kelly's throat.
The bollocks about... You don't know if it's a coincidence, but he thinks it's because they eat healthy food that they're rarely ill. My kids eat junk, and they're never ill, unless they pull a fast one, and I believe them, but they're never ill. It must be the Yorkshire air.
No, don't get up! Don't get up when I'm serving. You are having a big one.
Donna's brought enough food to go round, but it's not to everyone's taste.
Spaghetti's overcooked. It's chewy. And the mince don't taste like it should.
Well, you'll have to wait because everybody else is eating it, and it was on the list that you like it.
And this is my last mouthful. Sorry.
In Wakefield, Craig's in control of everything.
So have you got any homework to do tonight, Lois?
I think he seems really soft and sweet, but I think he could be a bit of an Hitler.
Do you want to be getting on with that now, then?
Yeah.
All right.
Spills.
Lee, I'm sorry for getting on your case saying you don't do fuck all. I'm not saying don't do nothing, but don't ever turn out like this because I couldn't handle it.
Next morning, Kelly's doing Donna's routine, which includes 15 minutes of exercise.
She's having a laugh. Place hands on hips and tighten bum muscles 30 times.
Kelly!
Yeah, I'm just doing the exercise.
OK, because you're going to be running late. You should be having your breakfast now.
You ain't got to tell me when I've got to get ready and whatnot. I'll get ready and I'll make sure I'm ready by 7:45.
But I'm getting a little bit concerned now. She has got other jobs to do, and it is important that she's away at 7:45. So I think we've got maybe a few slight problems with the timing this morning.
Donna's also got problems with time. Once again, she's struggling to get all 7 children bathed and ready for school.
I've got a feeling I might be running a bit late now, but Lee's just sat down in the lounge watching telly. So I've got to try and get these done, get the others up, and then get the little ones up. But he doesn't do anything to help. Open.
I'll give Kelly 2 or 3 calls to try and hurry her up. She still hasn't come in for her breakfast.
I think I'll have a fag instead of breakfast. I'll just go out for this cigarette and then I'll have that in a minute.
But at the end of the day, there's the responsibility of the school that they're expecting you there.
Yeah, and I'll be there, I'll get there.
At 8 o'clock.
I'll get there at 8.
I'm hoping really this morning that maybe she will be late, and then it kind of proves a point to her that she isn't on time.
That's bollocks. I'm not being controlled by anyone. It fucking infuriates me. I think he's looking at me as if I'm one of his kids. And I'm sorry, well, I'm not.
Right, Auburn, you're in charge. Which way?
Donna thinks Lee needs structure and routine.
I think he's let things get into the state they have. But I think he wants change, but doesn't know how to do it. And I think he needs somebody who's going to perhaps show him how to do it, and then I think he'll take it on board. I think he needs a reason to get up early on the morning.
Kelly isn't sticking to Craig's timetable, and the more he thinks about it, the more annoyed he gets.
If I was a teacher to her, I could say to her, you know, you must try harder. The lifestyle she's got here is a lot easier than she's got at home. If she doesn't take it on board, I'll just be like a woodpecker on it, and I will keep on at her and on at her, and hopefully eventually she will do it the way it should be done.
For the rest of the day, Craig works out a plan of attack. And when Kelly gets home, he's ready to strike.
The structure in this house, and you've got to try and keep to that structure, and you're not doing.
But I am doing my best.
You've got to look at your clock and think, right, it's 7:15. I should be going in there and having my breakfast. I'll have my breakfast.
Sorry, but I can't do over 200 exercises in 15 minutes. I really can't. I tried.
Yeah. And why? Because you're not going fast enough.
You don't know me, so that's bollocks.
You did your exercises.
Yeah.
And then what did you do?
Went out for a fag.
You go out for a fag?
Yeah.
Donna doesn't smoke. She ain't time for no fag because she's that busy.
I've smoking, then have I?
Yeah, in the morning while they're getting ready.
No, I'm sorry, it's bollocks.
In the morning while they're getting ready.
I can't listen to this. I'm going to have to go out for another fag.
Well, that's it. I'll go and have my cigarette and my puff on it.
And yeah, I will have a fag. I'll have a fag after another fag.
In South London, there's no routine, no dinner and no support. And for Donna, it's all turning into a nightmare.
Right, but don't touch the oven.
Shay said it's here. Shay said it's here like this.
It's...
No, in there.
Where's he got that from? That is so dangerous. Come and look. That is so dangerous. You could cut yourself. And you shouldn't be getting things for him.
No.
Now I'm going to have to do his hair.
Why?
Because you've cut it. You mustn't touch this. Your razor that you'd left out, he's got down for Shay and he's done his hair. But I've had to tell him how dangerous it is because he'd got it in his hand and he'd got it under the duvet.
He doesn't seem bothered. And he just nips out at the wrong times. And he doesn't think it's a problem that they all run all over and get everything down and do everything, but you can't have so many kids in a house and let them do that.
In Wakefield, Craig's had his say about Kelly's timekeeping, and they spend the rest of the evening in silence.
He can try his hardest to teach me, as he put it, or whatever he fucking wants to do, but it ain't gonna work.
Tell us on.
But the boys know that their dad won't give up without a fight.
He'll just totally trash your argument and give reasons why yours is wrong and everything. You just cannot beat him at an argument at all. It will be tired out if she really annoys him because she won't know what's it to.
Next morning, Craig's got his eye on the clock. Will Kelly learn her lesson and stick to the timetable?
Going up to 7:25 now. And what I said yesterday to her about kind of being lazy and she don't get her arse in gear, well, I mean, this is just proof of it, you know. I mean, is a woman stupid? I'll give her every opportunity. And where is she?
Kelly's late. She didn't hear the alarm.
This cold's gone to my ears. I can't help it. I've only just heard the alarm go off.
Well, I don't think that's an excuse. We went through everything last night. I've given you every opportunity. We discussed the exercises. I compromised.
You're crap. You really are.
You want to get a grip on life. You really do.
I'll just end up walking out because I can't hear what Craig was saying this morning. I'm not in the fucking mood for it, to be honest with you.
So, for the third morning, we've not done Donna's routine again.
Right, but I'm leaving on time, so that's the main thing.
It isn't the main thing.
Well, that's the main
That's
thing
irrelevant.
to me.
You're supposed to be doing what Donna does.
I've done her cushions and I've started.
Have you done your exercises?
No, I haven't done the exercises because I didn't have the 15 minutes.
Well,
spare,
what I'll do in the
so-
morning, the last morning, what we'll do is, I'll give you a knock at 5 to 7, I'll come and get you.
I'll set the alarm.
No, you set the alarm this morning and it hasn't woke you up.
How do you think I am? You'll get me and...
Yeah, well, you seem to need to be treated like a little girl. You've just said this...
I don't need training. I don't need training for
You've
nothing.
just said this morning that you haven't heard your alarm go off.
Because I've got... My ears are blocked from...
Exactly, so I'm going to come knock on the door and say it's time to get up.
You talk shit, it's all right.
You want to get yourself a life and get organised.
I'm very organised when I'm at home.
You're organised at home? Well, you don't show it here.
Oh, you're just pathetic.
Just walk away from it, that's what you do.
I'm going to be late and I've got to go to school, haven't I? And I've got to be in school on time, so I'm doing what I've got to do.
But there's always time for a cigarette.
I'm fucking organised, but not here I'm not organised. No, I'm not, because I feel like shit. And like I said, if I feel like shit at home, I've got someone that'll help me out with the kids. I think it's just fucking rude. Hitler. That's what I'm going to call him from now on.
Tomorrow's rule change day, and Donna's looking forward to getting Lee involved in running the house.
I think he knows that there are changes coming, and he's quite resigned to the fact that I'm going to make changes.
And in Wakefield, Kelly's had a belly full of routine and timetables. From tomorrow, everything's going to be different.
I feel Craig's made me suffer. He's tried to say that he don't mean it and all that old bollocks just to try and soften me up. But I'm going to make him suffer now and let him have a taste of his own medicine.
It's the day the rules change and the wives can't wait to transform their new homes.
I've got this at school. It's just so malleable in their fingers, they'll love it. Oh, I just want to get everything.
The changes will include a totally new diet.
Homemade chips.
I don't know whether they're going to like it, so I've only bought one loaf, but we're going to try it.
I want them to have some freedom and to be able to choose what they want, when they want.
The families are back and it's time for the wives to lay down their new rules.
This house is very disorganised. And I think Kelly has got an unsupportive husband. So all of this is going to change, and then I'll tell you what my rules are.
Well, for the next 5 days, I'm going to throw the timetable away and show you how to enjoy yourselves. No more set meal times. We eat when we want to eat. On your laps, in here in front of the telly, watching telly.
Meal times will no longer be eaten off the floor. So I've got a table and there's no food to be eaten anywhere else in the house.
Bedtimes are out. From now on, we all go to bed when we're tired.
The kids need routine and structure, so we're going to have bedtimes. And the 4 older ones will be in bed at 8:30.
What?
And Lee, you'll go to bed, well, by 10:30.
Who, me?
Yeah. You need to be able to get up to help in the mornings.
I think all this 5 fruits a day has turned into, like, a ridiculous rule. So I've brought some food that's going to bring some variety into your lives. Sausage rolls, chips and beans, homemade chips.
With Kelly in charge of the kitchen, the food's going to be different. But for the moment, Craig seems happy to go with the flow.
There's some quite radical changes in there. I'm quite happy to go along with them. I've heard nothing that's kind of off-putting to me.
Craig ain't said much, so I'm not too sure on how he's feeling. I'll give him a day. And then he's probably going to crack.
In South London, the changes are going down well. The kids seem to like the dining table. Even the dog's happier. It's only the first evening of Kelly's rules, but Craig is already struggling to cope without a timetable.
Normally I'm very routined and I like to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, tell me.
But what I want you to do is basically said to me, you know, don't worry about that. Just get on and do it.
I will, don't worry. No, I will, don't worry.
Not all Donna's changes are popular with the kids. They hate the strict bedtimes.
You want your bed in?
Where's...
I'll kill you!
We're trying, and he's trying, and I'm trying, so we're trying.
Get in bed now. Take it. I'll give you a reason to cry in a minute.
Even trying to be kind and patient with them, much as I'm trying, doesn't always work, and it takes a long time just to go about that far.
Lee's determined to give Donna's rules a chance.
I don't have to do it, but she's asked me to do it. So there's no harm in it, is there? It ain't gonna hurt. Might be nice. Might enjoy it.
Kelly's desperate to bring some noise and fun into the house, but Craig's already got doubts about the rules and the food.
Oh, excuse me. I'm actually struggling quite badly with indigestion. Like, I don't think it's going to work, but, you know, we'll just see how it goes.
She's got Corey to bring his drum kit downstairs, but it's a struggle to keep the fun spontaneous.
He's good, isn't he? Well done.
It's the first full day after the rules change, and in South London, Donna's introducing the new rota board, and it's just like the one she has at school.
Are you ready? This is jobs list, and this says Connor has got to feed the dog, and Riley serves the plates.
There's a timetable of fun activities for all the kids. For now, things seem to be going smoothly.
So what have you just done? Towel. Right, that's you done.
Yay!
Oh, wow. That's good. What have you done? And do you know how to make something look as if it's moving? You do 2 little lines and you do a cloud behind.
Kelly's thrown the timetable away. She's taken the family to Blackpool for a day of spontaneous fun.
Your face, look.
Everyone's enjoying themselves, even Craig. And the only routine is a dance routine. But Lee's in trouble. Half an hour ago, he went for a 10-minute bath. Downstairs, Donna's coping alone.
He hasn't. You can do it. He's got his. Even though it's not as bad as before, it's nothing like as bad. There's stuff going all over, and I can't keep running around chasing everything. No, that's the dog's bed. Now put the dog's bed back.
And for Donna, it's the final straw.
I am so unimpressed, my blood's boiling. With you. I agreed to say you could have a bath, thinking you might be 5 or 10 minutes. Everything has just gone pear-shaped. This is my rules. It's supposed to be going my way, and everything's like bedlam, and I'm not impressed, and I'm just going to have 10 minutes. That's it. I've had it. He's child number 8. I am a patient person. I've tried and I've tried, and he's just taken advantage. Surely he could see that what I'd done was better. He said it is. He's just ruined it all in an hour.
Encouraged by the day out in Blackpool, Kelly wants to keep the fun going. She's planned a Saturday night out on the town with Craig.
I think that and that, because it's not too overdressed and my shoes will go with it.
But Craig's got plans of his own.
I've had a hard day. I feel a bit sweaty. So I am going to play... I want to say Kelly at her own game, but because we've no timings, why should I now? She's not said anything to me, so why should I be getting off the settee and getting ready to go out, even though it's nearly 9:15? So I'm just going to sit here and just really wait and see what happens.
I'm going to start getting ready in a minute to go out.
I think I'm too tired to go out tonight.
Oh, come on, you need to let your hair down. You ain't got to go work or nothing in the morning.
I've had a really hectic day.
But that's being spontaneous.
How can it be spontaneous when you've just said to me that I've promised you that we'd go out?
Because it wasn't timed and planned. Yes, you might be tired, but carry the day on and have fun.
Now you're bringing a timing into it.
No, it's not
because
timing.
it was agreed you're bringing a structure into it. You're against structure. And the way I feel at the moment is that I feel like I want to go to bed very shortly.
Well, if I can't change your mind, then I can't change your mind. I knew really that Craig wouldn't go out anyway, because I don't think he had any intentions to.
In South London, the kids are in bed. It's time for Donna to lay down the law.
It was the worst time of day. And you'd gone for a bath and fallen asleep or whatever.
Well, sort of, half and half.
I did feel it was like a kick in the teeth. That I felt you were taking advantage. I
No,
did.
I appreciate that. I'm not taking advantage, right? Since the day you've been here, I think I've done pretty good. And then helping you out with your rules today, I think I've done excellent.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
But all I can say is I haven't. I can only say I can apologise.
Well, I accept that and I appreciate it.
I can only try better tomorrow.
I feel a bit better because it's cleared the air a little bit. You can only take one day at a time.
Craig's not happy, and he spends the whole night planning how to sabotage Kelly's rules.
I'm really going to try and open up a lot of these chinks in her armour. The rules contradict each other, and my favourite rule of them all, and it really does tickle me, is freedom and choice. So I'm going to actually abuse the rules in such a way that I'm following the rules, but I'm twisting them round.
By the next morning, he's ready to spring into action.
Rule number 5, freedom and choice. That's what Kelly says we've got, all of us, is freedom and choice. I've got a lot of thought last night. I think Kelly's rules are very confused. And I think Kelly as a person is very confused and she lacks direction. So let's ram this down the throat today. Let's just see if she realises that she isn't actually giving her family freedom and choice.
What are you sticking things around the house for?
Please.
Yeah, what's that
Well, I love rule number 5, freedom and choice.
for? Right, what, you being funny or?
And I don't think you have that rule in your house at home. Your kids don't have a choice of that.
Don't to me about what I do in my house.
You don't give your kids the choice of a healthy diet.
If they want vegetables, they'll eat vegetables, but they don't like them, so I'm not going to force them, no.
I want you to realise that I think within your
I don't
house...
realise nothing. I'm quite capable of realising things, thank you very much. I don't need you to help me.
Well, I don't think you are. I think you're cocooned in your own little world.
I know what I mean. I know what goes on in my house.
You won't talk to me about
And
it.
you're talking shit.
You're running away from it.
I'm not running away at all. It's just I'm scared that I might say something I might regret in front of the kids that you don't want them to hear, so... I'm really fucking pissed off. I could have done with getting up to this morning. And I've just walked out because he doesn't like the children hearing swearing. Well, I did say a few words there, perhaps that I shouldn't have said, but freedom and choice, he don't know what I do in my house. If my kids ask me for something, they'll get it. I bet he got up extra early to do that and all.
In South London, there's a new spirit of cooperation between Donna and Lee.
Go up and get a wash now as well. And we've got Callum, because I've bathed you.
I made the bracelet.
There you go. Dad's done his stuff. The proof will be tonight. That's the tough one.
Got that for drawing with the kids and entertaining.
So we'll wait and see. Keep encouraging, a few more stickers, and we might get there.
It's a different story in Wakefield. Craig's rebellion has forced Kelly to redefine her rules. She intended freedom and choice for the boys.
These are a lot different from the signs that Craig done. He had to do his accurate on the computer, I could say. I told Craig it was childish and stupid, but I think that this is the only way that I can get my point across.
Is this another rule change now then, Kelly?
You know exactly what I meant. You're just playing a game now, it's like. I'm not stupid. You might have big words and that, but I'm not stupid.
The tactics I've actually been using against Kelly to discuss and with arguments with her have been very forceful. I've kind of bombarded her with lots of information. She can't absorb that information, and Kelly's answer is just basically to turn her back on me and walk away and go for a cigarette.
Tomorrow will be the last full day of the swap, and Donna is setting the ultimate challenge for Lee.
Seeing as it's the last day, and I really would like to think that you would be able to carry on some of the things, I thought what we might do is to still stick to the rules, but you be in charge.
Should be able to.
See how that goes.
What day is it? Tuesday.
Next morning, Lee's turning out to be Donna's star pupil.
Stop.
All right, put it, hang on. Right.
Oh, cheers. That looks really nice.
Finding it very hard indeed. But it's something that I want to do, I'm enjoying doing, as well as being tired and worn out and all that. But it's Kelly and the kids are worth doing it for, so I'm going to stick at it.
Wincy spider climbed up the spout again.
Once the kids are in bed, it's time for Lee to get his final report.
From day one to today, there's been a big change, and I think since I brought the rules in on Friday, I think you've changed dramatically. And I've seen you grow in confidence, and I think it's improved a lot.
5 days off, I mean, it's been hard.
Yeah. When I first saw you, I thought you were lazy. But then every day, I think you've done a bit more and a bit more, and I think you've really changed.
A truce has been called in Wakefield. It's Kelly's last chance to bring spontaneity to the family. So she's taken them all out, even though it's a school night. Everyone's had fun, but will Craig admit defeat?
The carting side of it, spontaneous, perfect, right? But like, if we'd have just had a phone call when you decided, obviously at what point to say...
See, we don't do that, though.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, you know, spontaneous works, but just let's have a little bit of planning within that.
I won. I feel like I won. Even though Craig still ain't really admitting defeat, but it says it all in his face. One up, Craig.
Tonight she's had a little glory over the go-karting, that we did something spontaneous. I let her have that glory. I could have put arguments forward to her to suggest that, you know, it wasn't as good as what she did, but I've been kind to her, I've let her have her thoughts, but overall, I think that I've come way, way out on top.
The 2 weeks are over and Donna's saying goodbye to the kids.
Oh.
Kelly's come into school to say goodbye to her class.
Wonderful teacher.
Oh, thank you.
I think she's really nice, kind, helpful. She's fun.
I will miss them, and I'm just hoping that they will carry on what I've put in place.
Yes, I'm going home to see my kids. See ya.
Yeah.
Before they go home, the couples have agreed to meet each other to discuss the experience.
When I went in your house and read your manual, I could have walked out the door. The bits where your children eating off the floor because you hadn't got a table.
Haven't you cleaned the floor?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, if that's what they can eat where they want to eat.
I've found that I've been like a missionary in Britain. That's how I feel. Someone who's had to go on a crusade
to go and sort your kids out. And I can't say I
What
haven't
do you mean,
had...
sort my kids out?
Because of the way they live, it's completely chaotic.
But that's how I like it.
For the 10 days you've been there, it's been an eye-opener. So it's made me realise for the 7 years I've been with Kelly that what I've done in them 10 days, I should have started from scratch in my relationship.
Yeah. But I feel you're so negative on him. Get him helping and joining in. And
He might have done it for you, but I tell you, it's like...
No, I think he's had a long, hard thing.
How often do I ask you and give you confidence? Be fair.
When we say horrible things to each other, that's when I think, bollocks to it.
It did confirm my belief that children need some structure in their lives.
I feel that you should leave your work at work and be more, instead of a teacher at home, be more of a mother
But
as
I was
well.
saying, because I have more knowledge probably being a teacher or whatever.
A teacher, though, see, that's what it's coming down to again, a teacher.
the difference it would make.
I'm just, I'm a mum,
Yeah.
I'm a parent, I'm not a teacher, I'm a parent. I'm just an unorganised person, but I like that how I am.
I need to find a balance that we maybe are a little bit to the rules too much, and we need to just ease off when we're at home a little bit. And I think that's a positive that we can put into our family.
Oh, they're wicked, aren't they? It was just so quiet, it was like a mall, but this is my life and I love it. Home sweet home.
Oh. Shouldn't have an apostrophe. Oh,
That's starting.
You just come in.
Cheers. I just can't describe how good it is to be back with Craig and the boys, and I feel like we're a family again. It's been too long.
In the weeks since the swap, has anything changed?
Since I've been back, I can honestly say that I do appreciate Lee a lot more. I couldn't handle someone pussyfooting around me 24/7 like Craig did. It would do my head in.
Stand up then.
But Kelly's not so sure about keeping the changes Lee likes so much.
I love sitting around the table, being with the kids, going out doing the activities. I've enjoyed things that I didn't think I could enjoy. But Kelly don't like the changes. Kelly doesn't want the changes. So I've just got to work at it. I'll get there eventually.
The biggest change that I've noticed is that probably we are more relaxed. We've probably learnt to chill a little bit, and it's made probably the whole household a little bit more relaxed, the boys as well.
Yeah.
You said you were embarrassed, Carl.
I think if I take anything away from this, it will probably be to not worry about every single thing, because not everything in your life can be perfect. You might want it to be, but it can't be, and to accept that.